I'm going to let this video just roll in the background because I think it's fitting for the conversation we're having today. But when it comes to social media and whatever the heck we do, I don't even want to call it social media because it's such an aspect of our life that is just social. It's media, yeah, but I think everyone who's watching this, obviously you're engaging in it. You're on YouTube. You're watching a video. You've seen me before. You've seen me on social media. So by default, we're kind of all interacting at some level, as minor as it might be or as big as it might be. You might be talking directly to me, or you might just stumble across this page and, you enjoy some of the content I post. But when you put stuff out there, or you want to share yourself, there is part of your mind that you kind of battle with, that you are being judged by others. Whether that's true or not, or whether that judgment matters, is a topic of conversation for another time. But it's true. You're being judged by others. And that kind of sits in the back of your mind. So when you show misses and you show makes, it feels better to show a bunch of made shots than a bunch of misses because, it makes yourself feel better. You don't want people to call you that you're bad at basketball or something. But it's just not real. And I find a lot of times that when we are trying to get better at something, we have to focus on what we want to accomplish. And so I let this drill run in the background. You can see my makes and you can see my misses, because no matter if I make every single shot in this video or I miss every single shot in this video, nothing in my life is going to change. And I want to show that it's okay to showcase what you do. But I have a little story to go along with this. So I worked with AJ Green, who now plays for the Milwaukee Bucks. His senior year of college, he came off of a hip surgery, and I worked with him through his senior year. He won Missouri Valley Player of the Year. I believe Northern Iowa that year won the conference. He had an awesome career there, two-time Missouri Valley Player of the Year. Went on to go into the NBA draft. I worked with him all through his draft combine prep until he signed a two-way with the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, his first year with the Milwaukee Bucks, he was on a two-way. He did get some time with the NBA team, so you play with the Herd, which is the G League team. Two-way means you're both in G League. And then the NBA team, you get to play. His second year, he gets a rookie contract. He gets to play with the Bucks the whole time. And so now he's trying to fight for minutes. And he's trying to figure out a way, can I get playing time? Can I not get playing? Whatever it is, If you've ever played sports, you know how it is. But at the NBA, it's even more stressful. This is the pinnacle of performance. Moral of the story is I went to a Hornets game. This is last year. And he was on the bench. And this is a game where you don't know when you're getting in, when you're not getting in. And so you have to stay ready. He's on the bench. And during a media timeout, the coaches go one direction, the players go another. A lot of players just hang out, have some water, conversation. AJ keeps himself ready. He's playing defense on the sideline. One time he's running off the screens without a basketball, working on his footwork. He's doing all this stuff that a lot of people wouldn't even do in an empty gym, let alone in front of an entire arena of people. But what's so cool about that is he's focusing on being his best. And when we watch someone try to be their best, I think we all can appreciate the effort being put in. But when we try our best and we put ourselves out there, I think we judge ourselves because our best isn't good enough for us, people who compete. You might be like me. And because it's not as good as we want it to be, we almost feel ashamed of it at times. I know I do. I know at times when I go play pickup basketball, I just want to play for fun. There's a weird pressure because some of the people might have seen me, or probably have, even have noted they've seen me play on social media. So do I need to go out there and try to score 1,000 points? Am I trying to get my flowers and my respect and do something so they can tell me I'm good? What's the point of that? Versus I just want to go play pickup basketball. I want to just trot around, try some moves I'm not very good at, have some fun. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I got to prove myself. And then you start to think to yourself, why am I actually doing this? Am I doing this because I'm trying to prove everyone else I'm something, or am I doing this because I'm trying to prove something to myself? And I'm doing this because I want to prove something to myself. But I also shared on social media, so I have this unfortunate balancing act that I do read the negativity at times, and I hear the positivity as well. But I also know sharing this on social media opens up many different avenues and helps a ton of people. So yes, I'm trying to prove it to me and do it for me, but I want to showcase that rawness of it, the failures, the successes, and the in-betweens through here and talk about it. For example, I got a message the other day. Someone said, hey man, I've been following your stuff, and because of you, I've stopped vaping, I've taken my health more seriously, I've gotten in way better shape because of your videos. I've actually gotten numerous messages like this. Hey, I'm 32-year-old dad, I want to get back in shape. Your stuff inspires me. Hey, I've never played basketball before, but because of you, I started playing basketball pickup, and I really love the sport. So there's so much positivity that comes from this. And when you wade through the infinite judgment of social media, it's really important to latch onto the things that remind you as to why you do this. I want to prove myself, but along the way, I want to prove myself and showcase the difficulty of it. So when people talk negative to me, that should not make a difference. People telling me how great I am probably shouldn't make a difference neither. But hearing how this is affecting people in a positive way, because they too can relate to someone going through something publicly, and they say, hey, I resonate with that, and I can make myself a better person because of that, that is motivational to me. Because I feel like now I am able to showcase that it's okay to struggle. It's okay to not be your best. And so I let this video play in the background because I have makes and I have misses, but I have nothing to hide. I'm not doing this so everyone can tell me I'm the best basketball player in the world. Because everyone just lined up and told me, hey, you're the greatest basketball player in the world. That wouldn't satisfy anything of my attempt to become better. I know if I've gotten better. And really focusing on yourself and having the self-belief, confidence, and willpower to go through that, as corny as it might sound, is really important and something we're not often taught, something I have personally struggled with. I've judged myself compared to others. I've watched other people's videos, and when I see a video and it makes me feel a certain way, I have to think to myself, why do I feel that way? Do I feel that way because I want to be like that person? Do I feel that way because I wish I got the praise that person got? Do I feel that way because I wish that I could have changed my course or my path to have gone down that path that I could have been successful too? The reality is all three of those are not about me currently. They're about some, adjacent version of myself. Instead of what am I doing right now and what does that make me feel? And if it makes me feel a certain way, what's the positive side of that? Oh, that makes me feel like I see someone do something that I wish I could do. That maybe motivates me to do that. Oh, I can do better. This person's gotten there. Maybe I can do that. Or I see something that I don't necessarily agree with, and instead of focusing on the negativity of me not agreeing with it, maybe I focus on the positivity of what I'm sharing that could be a counterpoint to what they're doing. And that's so important. And that's why I wanted to share here, because it's something that I've been trying to focus on, and it's something I keep in mind with myself when I go through this process. So I hope that makes sense to you all. Enjoy what you do, find a passion in what you do, and remember why you do it.